I love it really. I think you do deep down there. I think.
It's true.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is a Half-Life fanfiction that I personally really love. Now, this one is called Quarter Life, Halfway to Destruction, by one of my favourite authors actually, Peter Camara. Artua's Nose. Uncyclopedia, which is online as Encyclopedia Wikiped, said I was writing story called Quarter Life, Halfway to Destruction, and do not know where to come, but I decided to write anyway. Chapter 1. What it means. Gordon Freachman was investigated in the studied was laboratory. Fellow scientist Cow Orca Jim said, Gordon Fremont, what are you working on? I have discovered a new radioactive isotope, but it is so volatile that it does not have a half-life, but a quarter life, so we must observe with hasty. Just then, a headcrab Jim's then head. Oh no, where did headcrab come from? Gordon went for his crowbar, but it was missing, so he had to borrow a claymore sword. He hits the headcrab in the head, and Jim was okay, but his head was cut. Watch where you swings at me. Just kidding, thanks. Haha, they laughed. Oh no, wait, where'd the isotope? It has been stoled. Chapter 2, they revoke the isotope, but they don't. Gordon and Jim arrived at the alien scene where a bad guy said, I take the isotope and it will cause meltdown. No, not all of Dallas, which was the target of where they were, but it was a nice place and my friend lives there. If you do not agree to my demands, too late! And the isotope hit quarter life and the room was slowly become vaporized. Who must escape out of here fastly? But Jim was already blown to smithereens. Chapter 3, Distraction is imminent. This is Gordon Freeman. How do we contain the meltdown? I know! And he used portals to push the enemy headquarters from Dallas and it wouldn't melt Dallas at all, and it turns off harmless in the Atlantic Ocean. Hooray! I succeeded at winning the mission! Not so fast, Mr. Gordon. What happens next? You decide! Thanks for reading. Please buy my book at petercamara.com. I am poor. Okay. You know what? There is this one fan fiction that I really love, and it's probably one of my favorites from from season 4. And this one is done by Peter Camara, but this is like a Lord of the Rings Phoenix Wright crossover, as well as Metroid, I think. But right, okay. This one is called Phoenix Wright in Guardians of the Ring Fellowship of the Story. The following sortie contains adult language and responsibilities. Do not reading if you are rated R or less. I will tone things down a bit. But to be fair, most of the time, it's like, the way he describes it is like how a 12-year-old would do it. It's like, ooh, oh, that's so naughty. And it's like, oh no, you said, someone said Willy. It's like that. It's like he thinks it's very, like, it's like any of those Japanese animes, the PG-13 ones, you just think, oh, those wacky adventures. So they kind of go into it, but it's like he's a very, very, very sheltered guy. But I will be sure to tone it down a little bit. I won't have to do much, though. Okay, Chapter 1, Apocalypse of Doom. On planet Brilmax, where it is the time of the clock, was exactly 5 minutes past the ringing clock alarm that startled Phoenix Wright in his badly sleep. Oh, my head! Phoenix Wright shoot into the meeting, running so fast briskly that he has fall almost into the lap of client with his entire face, to make the inappropriate touching that shames him to his face, and be read like 1,000 of an hour. You should be careful when you inappropriate, said the sexy client. And his face was right in her lap, and it made them both think of uncomfortable. Lum was wearing a bikini. My name is Lum, and I need you to hire you to solve my innocence. So much lap! Phoenix meant to think that in his inside head, but his outside yelled out quietly. But before Lum could understand, he quickly yelled, I will do my best to case your problem so you can satisfy your predicamented. Phoenix Wright said when he lifted Phoenix Wright's face out of Lum's bikini lap. I am very sorry of the fact that my face went directly into your groin, madam. Okay, good, but be aware, a warthog is shooting you in your office. What? 13 animal mans bursted into the office with laser machine guns and blasted so many laser that the room was all red, and when the dust cleared, Lum and Phoenix Wright were gone from Phoenix Wright's office, where Lum was with her, but now they would disappear so fast? Lum and Phoenix Wright went inside the vent. They crawled until it came out into garbage dump. The bad guys are after me because of this, and Lum took out a ring. But before that, Phoenix insisted, and he took out his wallet and pressed the button, causing his office to explode all the henchmen warthogs. Oh, grrr! The warthogs exploded their guts. I'll have to buy a new office. Lum gasped her breasts. No, nothing like that, just literally, she just gasped and then, I don't know. How unfortunate. It's okay, that is the risks of my business. Now let's examine this ring. He examined it closely and discovered that it was made of unknown golden power. Can this to blow up the universe? Nobody knows, Lum shrugged her shoulders so heavy that she shrugged too much. But investigationers will have to study, but doing study might blow up a building or entire planet, so they cannot it away from my body. But are we safe now, questioning? No, you are fools, a voice said loudly. Samus said at their heads directly. You are? My name perspires to be Samus. Come of me if you want never to explosion of an entire universe blows up. And they ran on Samuel's space shop and puffered away from all that mess. Samus topped her helmet with hello. May I introduce you to Yoko, Helena, and Jessica. Helena was wearing a bikini she wears on Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball. And also Yoko and Jessica wore the same thing, because be as known as well such. I hope I do not trip and face into any more laps, Phoenix hoped. Unworry your forehead, madam, I will solve your husband, Phoenix stepped. The whole universe is in danger, Helena examined, so if you help that I will kiss you. Phoenix laughed, but they had to get down to businessing the straight time. Crapter 2 is the continuation. Evil voice behind desk raised quickly out of his chest cage. Well, 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 to the blowing up of him office. The man straightened his tie with his thumbs. He is indeed a capable, but There's no time for it! Skeletor interrupted. Yeah, look at the computer! Chapter 4. Distression. They had been traveling in over 100 space when Samus got ringing telephone rang into her ship. Samus picked up it quickly fast. Welcome to phone. I am phone. The phone said to give her some so fast information, which gave her information. Samus hanged up and thanked the phone and hung anyway. There is emergency phone wish. We must hurry along with our mission. Meanwhile, Phoenix Wright wasn't there and wanted to go into bathroom, but Lum was take shower and Phoenix Wright saw her naked. Oh, it's whoops, madam. Phoenix apologized. Lum smiled. It's okay, but you have to go quick. Bang, bang on the door. Jessica Rabbit knocked on the door. You are taking long time shower and I have to go potty. I told you he was sheltered. Phoenix sneaked out the window and cargoed his pants through the secret passage back to his room so no one would know it was him that they happened to make love.
Wait.
Lum walked out. I am sorry for take so long. That is not naked.
Make sure this is something Google Translate.
When they arrived for eating dinner, Samus was angry. "What is your anger, Samus?" said Helena, who was washing her fingernail. Just one fingernail. "I received phone mission that we have to take Lum to the Fire Galaxy and blow it up without blow up the universe. That is imperative, except to halt my quest to defeat Metroid Brain." "How we explode?" Helena blacked. "If we blow up Ring, the universe explodes itself as well, unless what? Unless it is sucked into exploding black hole created by backwards time." Author's note. Chapter 3 was displacemented by a time anomaly. Well, I'm glad he explained why there was no Chapter 3. Chapter 5. Ordnance Action. After long space travel, they arrived at distant planet 24646-236 light years away, and touched down directly on the planet. "I have called here to space meeting," Aang from Avatar said. "So that you can take the ring must be taped to the planet where it can most be blown up with harmless." Phoenix Wright sat down at big table, and with Samus, Yoko, Lum, and Jessica's were not allowed to come to the meeting because it was secret meeting, but they snuck in air vent. Across the table was some people of justice who want to help bring the ring, but some of them voted not, and so they weren't there. "Isn't there a problem with can blow up innocent planets?" Orko prescribed. "There is always danger, but we must act quickly because the ring is secretly gigantic computer shrink down to look like ring, and if it does not act like it, it will be danger for everyone, and the computer also holds information, but we have to sacrifice." "What if information has cure for cancer?" Lum said. "Who said that?" And the table laughed because Lum was not supposed to be there. "Silly woman!" "It was naughty times, laugh time." "We have no choice," Phoenix relaxed, "because if we do not, it can blow up the universe like you'll warn us off." "I agree," said Aang. "So we will have to vote," Aang said Aang. Scrooge McDuck said, "It is time for me to join with my investment of making the universe better." And he pulled out his laser pen. "You have my laser." "And my magic," Orko said. "And my ninja!" Naruto said, arriving later. "What the hell, Naruto?" Aang yelled, and did big gasping expression with big sweat bubble to show he is displeased with Naruto's bull plop. "Then, we are the Fellowship, we will call ourselves Space Team." And they all got the metal badges and laser guns.